Some things seen in dreams are interpreted with opposite meanings. For example, in some cases, death means life. Similarly, in some cases, tasting something bitter signifies sweet words, while sweet words indicate a journey. If something bitter is being offered to someone else, this person will benefit from the one offering the bitterness. However, something that first appears sweet, but then has a bitter effect is not interpreted favorably. This indicates that one will be deceived in a matter or friendship. Tasting something bitter from a stranger's hand without knowing the owner can also mean finding a new friend. However, if the thing with bitter taste is spat out of the mouth after being eaten, this dream is not interpreted favorably. In Islamic dream interpretation, some things seen in dreams are interpreted with opposite meanings. For example, in certain cases death represents life. Similarly, tasting something bitter in a dream has specific interpretations that may seem contradictory to the actual sensation experienced. When you taste something bitter in your dream, this is generally interpreted as receiving sweet words or kind speech in your waking life. The unpleasant bitter sensation transforms into pleasant verbal communication. You may receive compliments, encouraging words, kind advice, or good news from someone. However, the interpretation depends on several specific circumstances and contexts. If you are offering something bitter to another person in your dream, this means that person will benefit from you in real life. You will be a source of help, advantage, or profit to them. Even though you appear to be giving something unpleasant in the dream, you are actually providing genuine benefit, much like offering bitter medicine that brings healing. If you taste something bitter from a stranger's hand, from someone whose identity you do not know, this can indicate finding a new friend in your waking life. Despite the bitter taste suggesting something negative, the overall meaning is positive. A valuable new friendship will develop, even though initial interactions might be awkward or challenging. There is an important exception to these positive interpretations. If you taste something bitter, but then spit it out, or remove it from your mouth, this dream is not interpreted favorably. The act of rejecting the bitter substance suggests you may be refusing beneficial advice, rejecting help that is offered to you, or missing an opportunity, because it seems unpleasant at first. By spitting out the bitterness, you symbolically reject whatever benefit it represented. Another significant warning comes from dreams where something initially tastes sweet, but then becomes bitter, or has a bitter aftertaste. This type of dream is not interpreted well. It indicates deception, or being misled in some matter or friendship. What appears pleasant and beneficial at first will reveal its true negative nature over time. This could apply to business deals, friendships, relationships, or opportunities that seem ideal but contain hidden problems. The dream serves as a warning to look beyond surface appearances and exercise caution. The broader principle at work here is that Islamic dream interpretation often operates through symbolic reversal. What seems negative in the dream may indicate positive outcomes in waking life, while what seems positive may warn of problems ahead. Understanding these symbolic meanings requires recognizing that dreams communicate through metaphors rather than literal representations. When interpreting any dream about tasting bitterness, it is important to consider the complete context. The specific substance being tasted, who is offering it, your emotional state in the dream, and your current life circumstances all influence the precise meaning. These general principles provide a framework for understanding, but each individual dream should be examined within its unique context for the most accurate interpretation.